Britt, today Hoosiers head to the polls to choose who they want to lead their local governments. And the big campaign Central Indiana is watching is the race for Indianapolis mayor.
Democrat Joe Hogsett seeking his third term, facing Republican challenger Jefferson Shreve. Our Zach Myers is live in Perry Township, where one of those two candidates is expected to make an appearance later on this morning, and they let him inside. Good morning, Zach.
They did, absolutely. And as you mentioned, we are expecting a Republican challenger, Jefferson Shreve, to be here around 6:30 this morning to cast his own vote. The polls are open, and we do have our first voter here this morning, now getting instructions on how to go about this. I've been told out here that they've been seeing some pretty big numbers during early voting, some 300 to 500 voters per day during early voting. And in prior years, they said there were days when they sat around and played euchre because there was no one here, no one to allow to come in to vote. So I'll step out of the shot as we are seeing people start to trickle in now that the polls are open. And if some of this early voting turnout is any indication, we could probably expect to see a pretty healthy turnout today. We're hearing about numbers that are 5 to 6 times what they were during a municipal election last time in 2019. Of course, this campaign has been dominated by discussions about crime and public safety. We're coming off a very violent weekend with also a new homicide record, juvenile homicide record in Indianapolis. Mayor Joe Hogsett wanting to ban assault weapons and permitless carry, as well as raise the gun purchase age to 21, while establishing gun-free zones, hiring more police officers, and 3 new federal prosecutors. Jefferson Shreve, for his part, also wants a ban on assault weapons and stopping permitless carry and a 21-year-old purchase age. He also wants to hire a public safety director and hire 300 more police officers. And voters also have bicycle and pedestrian safety on their minds, the state of the animal care shelter, downtown development, and property taxes as well. Today, though, could come down to party loyalty. No Republican has won a countywide office since Greg Ballard became Indianapolis mayor in 2011, and at the same time, no Indianapolis mayor has won a third term since Bill Hudnut more than 30 years ago. So a lot's going on today. We're seeing some of the first voters, just a handful so far coming in, and we're going to be keeping an eye on the line. And again, we're watching for Jefferson Shreve as he comes out here about 6:30 this morning. Then we're expecting to see Mayor Joe Hogsett at the Nora branch of the Indianapolis Public Library during the 7 o'clock hour as well. So we're hoping to talk to both of them, and now we're just going to be talking to people as they come and go, guys, throughout the morning. I'll send it back to you.
Sounds good, Zach. Thank you. This mayoral race is the most expensive one in Indianapolis history. Together, the candidates raised and spent more than $20 million. It is a big number between these two, considering the job pays $95,000 a year.
Well, Shreve financed $13.5 million of his own campaign, funding 93% of it. He was able to do this because of the sale of his company, Storage Express, for $590 million last year. Now, Hogsett raised $6.1 million. He received major donations from Indiana Pacers owner Herb Simon and Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay.
This election will be historic no matter which candidate wins. If re-elected, Hogsett will become the only Indianapolis mayor other than Republican Bill Hudnut to serve more than 2 terms since 1970. As for Shreve, no Republican has won countywide since 2011 when former Republican Mayor Greg Ballard won his bid for a 2nd term.
Another big race we're watching is who will take over as Carmel mayor. Jim Brainerd isn't running for re-election for the first time in nearly 30 years. 2 council members are running to replace him, Republican Sue Finkam and Democrat Miles Nelson. Now, Finkam is in her 3rd term as a city council member. She says her priorities are crime prevention, smart budgeting, maintaining quality of life, and avoiding overdevelopment. Nelson is in his 1st council term. He says his priorities are attracting businesses and talent, supporting schools, and transparency with constituents. Here's a look at the early voting numbers in Hamilton County. More than 20,000 people voted early, and that compares to about 4,500 in 2019.